We've got reporters following these teams throughout. We've got Molly McGrath, who is with Georgia. Holly Rowe has been with Alabama throughout. We will hear from both of them in just a second. But first, how the #1 ranked team, Crimson Tide of Alabama, made it to this national championship stage again in the Cotton Bowl, taking on previously undefeated Cincinnati, breaking through from outside the Power 5 conference. Alabama really took control of the running game. First 10 plays were runs and then the touchdown pass.
Yeah, and Cincinnati and Luke Fickell elected to sit back. You know, they dropped 8 most of the time, took away the big playability. So, like you said, they turned to B-Rob in the running game, and he goes over 200 yards. There's different ways to do it depending on how the defense plays you. That's the way they decided to attack, except for this one right here. They got behind coverage.
Ja'Cory Brooks hauling it in, had the big touchdown catch against Auburn, won in this one against Cincinnati. Brian Robinson, that you mentioned, 204 yards, was an Alabama Bowl record. Bryce Young, a couple of touchdown tosses. Alabama was pretty much in control of this throughout. 27-6. Alabama beats Cincinnati to make it to this championship game. And as Holly Rowe joins us now, Holly, as you know, part of the Alabama fight song says, "Go teach the Bulldogs to behave." They've been able to. How confident are they can keep that up tonight?
Well, it's important if it's in your fight song, right? What's also important, Nick Saban told us yesterday, is a lot of people aren't talking about who they're missing in their secondary. Nick Saban is such an emphatic secondary coach. That's where he has put most of his focus in his career. And they are missing some key guys. They're without starting corner Josh Jobe, who will be out for the rest of the season with a toe injury. And they are also likely to be without the other starting corner, Jalen Arla-Davis. He has practiced some this week. There is a likelihood that he could play some, but he is very questionable. So that means they are down to their 4th and 5th corners in that secondary. When I talked to Coach Saban yesterday, he said, we are going to have to protect our back end. They are going to work with guys on a string with their nickel and dime DBs to make sure that those corners are protected. But that is a huge matchup issue right now in this game that we need to pay a little more attention to. Reese?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.